Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Tuesday, the 19th of October 2021. This is the New York Times hard level puzzle. I'll get onto it in just a second. Before I note that, apparently yesterday's puzzle caused lots of consternation. I've just looked at the comments for yesterday. There were a lot, and people saying how really tricky it was, a really difficult game, and it appears that I fluked it. So I will do a corrections video for that, but it might not be today. Normally I do a corrections video the next day or same day or next day, but I'm not feeling so good today. My ancient cat is missing. She doesn't go outside the house normally. She's been gone a couple of hours, which for most cats you wouldn't be concerned about, right? I mean, most of my cats disappear for a day or two, or even 2 weeks sometimes. But she's 22 years old. She has cancer. She can't walk in a very stable way. She can't jump very high, and her vision is affected. And she occasionally kind of is a bit unstable on her feet too. So I've been out trying to find her with no luck. And I'm probably going to continue looking around for her, but I mean, hopefully she's asleep somewhere and will come back later by herself. But it's very concerning. She's 22 years old. Can you imagine a cat that's that age? It's incredible, really. I've never heard of it before. So I'm not going to be at the top of my game today, I suspect, but I will attempt this game, and as I said, I will do the corrections video for yesterday's New York Times when I'm in a better mood. Right, so let's see now. 4 blocking across here like this, 4 blocking across here like this, and 4 blocking up here gives us a 4 to place in this square. It's an easy one. 7's blocking down here and across this row and here, giving me an easy 7 to place there. Okay, 3's, 3 blocking down here, 3 blocking down here, intersecting 3 here, 3 goes there. I think I'm going to highlight some numbers just straight from the off. Let's see, anything looking good on 1s? Not too much. 2s. Okay, so there's 2 there, and so this square here has to be a 2 because we've got blocking here. This 2 is blocking up here. We're going to be left with a pair of 2s here, which will block along this row as well. Okay. Yep, got an easy 4 to place as well. 4 down here, 4 down here, 4 blocking this square, so that's a 4 there. Just going through numbers one at a time, trying to find any easy ones, and coming to the end of that process. So, oh no, not the end of that process. 9 blocking down here, 9 here, 9 here. Okay, that's good, isn't it? Okay, we found a 9 there. And also 9 blocking up here and a 9 down here and a 9 across here, so that gives me a 9 to place there. Shall we go back and see once more if anything else can be done? I'll go through once more and then I'll start with the pencil marks. Oh, here we go. 4 blocking across here, 4 blocking down here, which gives me a pair of 4s here, which will block down here eventually. 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking across there, just the 1 square for a 4 available there. I think that's it. Okay, so I think I'm going to head on with the pencil marks now. So 1 is possible in those squares there. 1 is a pair in these 2 squares. And that's it. 2, of course I'm looking for pairs. 2 is available in those squares up there. 2 is a pair. Okay, we've got 2 blocking down here and 2 across here. So these 2 squares can have a 2. 2 blocking across here and down here. So these 2 squares could contain 2. Okay, 3s. Pair of 3s down here. Pair of 3s in these 2 squares because of this and this. Fours, pair of 4s here, and pair of 4s there. 5 is a pair in these squares. Oh, sorry, it's wrong. Wrong mode selected. There we go. 5 in those squares. Okay, I don't think we know anything else about 5s. Sixes are not very forgiving today, are they? 7s. 7 blocking here and blocking here gives me a pair of 7s in those squares, although they're not in the same row or column. Okay, how about 9s? 9 is a pair up in the top. 9 is a pair where these 5s are a pair, that's good. So then this will have to be a 1, in fact, and we can remove candidate 1 from there now. Now this 1 blocking across here and 1 blocking across here will give us a pair of 1s to place in those 2 squares. And that's going to give us a 1 here, right? Because actually there's a 1 blocking this square here, and so 1 blocking this and 1 blocking this. So in fact we know that has to be a 1. And this 1 blocking across here, now 1 blocking across here, with a 1 blocking here, excuse me, that's a 1 to place there. Okay, let's move on. Where did I get to? Oh, let's just keep at it. 2s. Let's see if anything's changed on 2s. No, I don't think so. 3s. Nothing changed, has it? 4s. No. 5s. Okay, 5s. Where will we get to? I think that's probably all we can do. Sixes. No, I mean, this is 2 or 6 in these squares. I happen to know, but just put a 6 in case it helps me any. So this has got to be 2 or 6 as well. It's not really going to help though, is it? Sevens. Why is there a 7 there? 7 blocking across here. 7 blocking up here. Have I made a mistake with this? Have I hit the wrong key or something? I believe that's a 7. Oh, sorry. I must have... Hey, I had the wrong mode selected. Sorry, my brain is preoccupied. That looks like a 7 though, doesn't it? Because 7 blocking up here and 7 across here. That's got to be a 7. Unless I've messed it up again. I did mess it up yesterday from highlighting the wrong... or having cells highlighted by mistake when I was selecting a number. That's got to be a 7 then in that case. 9 has got to be in these 2 squares here. And I believe that's about your lot. Well, I guess the most congested area is this right-hand column. Well, I'm not sure about down here as well. I'm just going to look for the right-hand shooter, I guess. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 done already. We don't have 5. 5 blocks down here. And so 5 is available as a candidate in those squares. 6 blocks across here. So we can say, I've already put a 6 here. We can say 6, 6, and 6 in those squares. So we've got 6 in 4 squares there. 7, 8, 9. 2, I haven't done yet. 2 blocks down here. So actually, okay, I'm getting a bit confused because I put in this. So 2 is a pair here now. So 2 blocks across here like this. And 2 blocks up here, so 2 is available in those squares as a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This has got to be... Ha! I don't know what I'm doing here. Where am I? This is 2, 6 only, right? I said it's 2 or 6 only because this is 2 or 6. So that can't be a 5. Oh! It could be, because this, I made a mistake. Oh. Ah! This is going to be worse than yesterday. I'm really not very well, not doing very well. This could be a 2, 5 or a 6. Of course it can, of course it can. This is not necessarily 2 or 6. Because I've got 3 empty squares here. I thought I'd only seen 2. I said 2, 6, 2, 6. I looked at that. Okay, so anyway, mistake noted and hopefully overcome. So this could be a 6 or a 5. It can't be the 2, right? Let's get on. Try again. 1 we've placed, 2 we've placed, 3 we've placed, 4. 5 we have not placed yet. 5 blocks across here and down here. And so 5 is available in these 3 squares. Right, okay, that's more like it. 6. 6 blocks across the middle. And that's it. So 6 in 3 squares, this square, this square, and this square. I'm sorry, this looks very confusing today, I know. It's because I'm playing it in a slightly non-standard way. And when I do that, I mess up my own understanding of things. So 8 could go there. I just hope we get to the end okay. 1 is missing from these squares, and I don't know where it goes. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 and 8 are the missing numbers. And we have no intersecting 6s or 8s for those digits, so we can just put them in everywhere right now. Is there anything? Okay, right, I think that shoot is done. There could be a mistake there, I'm not sure. But anyway, let's come back this way. 1, 2 is done, 3, 4, 5 is done, 6 blocks across here. I've placed 1 6 here, but I've also got to place 6s in these squares here. 7 is done, 8 blocks across here like this, so 8 is there, and 9 stops this square, so 9 is there like that. Okay, here 1 2 3 is done, 4 is done, 5 go anywhere, 6 is done, 7 is done, 8 blocks this square and this square, so we have a pair of 8s there. And 9 is done already. Okay. Shall I go up 1 up here and 1 blocking up here? So this strip here is 1. 2 is done, 3, 4, 5 blocks across here. And so, sorry, 5 is going to be available in these squares. 6 is going to give us a strip on the left because of this square and this square. 7 blocks across here and up here. So in fact 7 is a pair. I didn't see that before. No, 7 we can actually place because this can't be a 7. Let's get rid of that 7 and put the 7 in here. I'm not sure what mistakes I made before, if any, but if I fluke this game, if I have fluked it, you'll let me know and I will put up some more corrections. I'm going to have a queue, a backlog of corrections if I have made any. And it wouldn't surprise me, I'm not doing my best here. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're looking for 8. We're going to get a single 5 in that case. 8 blocks here. So 8 available in those squares, which will give us a 5 to place there. And that will give us a 5 in this square and 9 in this square. And remove the 5s there. And this 9 will now give us a 2 there. Nice 5 there, 8 in this square, 9 in this square. So at last we are making some progress. We've got 5 and we've got 8, so this has to be a 2 now. We can get rid of the 5s here. And that leaves us with 1, 8 and 6. Okay, 3 numbers. This 5 here will have to be thrown out because of this 5 here. Not only that, this 5 is going to disappear as well because now look, 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking up here, so we'll have in fact a pair of 5s here, and so this 5 cannot exist any longer. Neither can this 5 here because of this, so let's get rid of 5 there. Okay. Right, so I suppose over here is the next place to look. I'm not sure that I've removed all the things that I need to remove, or if I can't do it. Let's have a quick look over here first, just in case I have forgotten to remove stuff that I need to remove, or there's other things that can be done. Oh, well, I do see a pair of 2s now here. Okay, because of these 2s blocking across here and these 2s blocking across here. 2 down there. Nothing really changed on that. Sure, nothing changes on this because that's going to be like that too till we get one of them. Okay, well I can actually place a pair of fives now, so 5 blocking across there and up here. So we know that 5s are in one of those 2 squares. Hmm, 6 might give us some hassle later. 7. Okay, 7 also across here, and up here now. So pair of 7s there. Not much else we can do apart from that. Hmm. Okay, so this 9 now removes these 2 9s. Okay. Right, so it's a fairly kind of symmetrical board. There are kind of what you might see as I don't know what to call them, useless X-wings, where pairs kind of line up with each other, but there's nothing to remove because they're the last remaining pairs. So I don't think of a term for that. I don't know if there's a technical term, but I'll call them useless X-wings. Right, so let's start with this block over here. 1 is done, 2 is done. 3 blocks across here, so 3 is available in those squares. 4 and 5 are done. 6 is going to block here, so 6 is possible like that. 7 is done, 9 is done. We're looking for 8, and 8 is going to be limited to this row because of this square and this square intersecting. Right, okay, now is there anything along here? 3, oh no, my eyes are going bad. I thought I'd seen something, but nope, had not. Okay, let's finish it off. 1 is done, 2 is done, 3 blocks across here, so, oh no, 3 is also blocking here, 3 across here, so 3 is just in the top row there. 4 is done, 5 is done. How about 6s? What do we know on 6? Anything? Absolutely nothing, so 6 is in all squares, a universal panacea. 7's done. 8s, we have no idea on 8s, so very much like 6 can go anywhere, and 9 is done already. Right, let's unhighlight and let's get our eyes kind of focused as much as possible. My eyes don't seem to be focusing very well either. Maybe I should put my glasses on. Don't normally need them for the computer, but I don't know what's going on today. Right, Perhaps the New York Times is having a renaissance after yesterday, where everybody complained that it was a tough game. Maybe today is going to be a tough game. They're fighting back after our criticism of their game being too easy. Maybe they've been looking at your comments and my comments, my spoken comments. Right, I don't know. Let's look again and go through the numbers and see. I may have missed something. Okay, I can make one reduction, which is probably not going to change very much, but I do see 5, 6, excuse me, 5, 6 here, and I see 5, 6 over here as a unique rectangle, but not one that's a very convenient unique rectangle, but one that I occasionally get to use and make a single number reduction, but it's probably not going to make much difference, to be honest with you. It normally doesn't, but it's something we can do. Okay, so do you see this pattern here, this unique rectangle? They have 5 and 6 in each of these squares. Now there is only one that is a buyer value cell. So what we do is we take the one that is diagonally opposite the buyer value cell, so that's this one here, and this 5 and 6 is, remember, is the number 5 and 6, okay? And what we do is we look at along the row and the column 4, 5, and 6. That means not including this square or this square, right? We look for 5 or 6, and we see a 6 here, and we see a 6 here, and we see a 6 up here, and a 6 here, but we don't see any 5s. Okay, not this square. This is not included. We don't see any 5s, not this square. So in fact, what it means is we can remove the 6 from that square there. Now, as I said, it's probably not going to make much difference, and indeed it really hasn't, I don't think. But it is another reduction, and we're always looking to, reduce where we can, reduce where we can. So even that's normally not a very productive unique rectangle, I must say, but it is a unique rectangle, and it's something that we can employ from time to time. But it doesn't normally yield very generous results, let's say. I've completely lost my thread, so let's see again. Five is where I was. See what I mean by useless X-wings? You see, look, there's like an X-wing here and here, right? And there's an X-wing here and here, but there's nothing to remove. So that's what I mean by when I said earlier, a kind of useless X-wing. Sixes, I thought sixes would be our problem child, and indeed they are looking like it's going to be. Hmm. Now we have 6, 7 unique rectangles here, but I can't do anything about them. There aren't any buyer value cells. So I think there are no buyer value cells. We can't really find stuff from a unique rectangle. Maybe looking for a Sudoku, special Sudoku technique coming up. Hadn't thought it would be like this. Wasn't expecting it when I started. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition, as Monty Python used to say. Okay, so again, we've got 8. Okay, so we've got 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, and 8, 9. And this is the buyer value cell. And if we go opposite, we've got 8, 9. So let's see, we have an 8 here, another 8, 8, 8. Yes, but no 9s. And down here, yes, we have 8s and 8s. Not this. This is not included, right? Because that's not part of it. That is part of the 8 and 9. So it means from this square we can remove the 8. Again, I'm not expecting it to be very productive, and there you go, it wasn't. But anyway, do we just have to keep trying to reduce if we can? You never know. Sometimes you do one of those reductions, and it helps in some other way. You find another pattern somewhere. Right. There's another useless X-wing, you see. Right. Oh God, this is going to take a lot of examination. I'm not really in the mood for this, I must admit. I wasn't in a Sudoku mood. I often say at the end of the video, if you ever manage to get to the end of one of my videos, you'll often hear me say, please come back when you're in the mood for Sudoku. And I wasn't really in a Sudoku mood today, and I'm still not. But I'm going to get through it because of determination, sheer determination. So I'm going to need to, what's the best way? I suppose block by block or block by block first, and then I'll go rows and columns. Now, is there, let's look at this block, this first block. Is there anything useful in here? Oh yes, look, 6 and 8. Caramba, by caramba. It's been staring at me all this time, and you've been laughing at me saying, come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it's been there, and I just didn't notice it. Okay, right, 6 and 8, unique pair here, naked pair here, I should say. And so, look, in this block, every 6 and 8 can be removed. So this 6 and 8 can be removed. That's going to leave us with a 7. This 6, 8, and 7 can be removed. It's going to leave us with a 1. Let's do some candidate removals before I confuse myself. Let's get rid of the 1 there right now. So here, 6 can go. Here, 6, 8 can go. And here, 6, 8 can go. Here, the 1 has to go as well. So we're left with 3 numbers in 3 squares, 3, 5, and 9. Anything to remove? No, actually, we've got one. Oh, we already had a 186 here as well. I bet you spotted that too, didn't you? You can tell I'm not in a Sudoku mood today, I think. Right. You could have seen it that way round, right, and removed the numbers. Or you could have seen the 6, 8 here, whichever way, it doesn't matter. Often in Sudoku, there are multiple ways to come to the same conclusion. Should I now highlight numbers? I probably should, because you never know what I might have done. What have I done? What have I done? As David Byrne once sang. I feel like I should be able to get something out of that, but I can't see what it is. Okay, never mind. I'll just move around on the chair and select another number and try again. Oh, this is never going to change the 4s, are they? They're not going to change 5s either. Oh, now I do have another. I do have another unique rectangle in the same kind of pattern that I've had before, right? So look, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, and 3, 5 here, right? So if I take the one that's diagonally opposite, and that's here, opposite the bi-value cell, so that's this one, 3 and 5. Now I'm looking for 3s or 5s, and I definitely see 3 here, and I see a 3 over here, okay, and in fact a 3 here, but there are no 5s. Remember, not this square, okay, and not this square, so it means from this square here, I can remove the 3. Still not gonna make everything great, but anyway, slowly, slowly. Now, where's our problem child 6, and how is it doing? Oh, but in the meantime, I noticed I haven't removed the 7, look. And actually can place a 7 here, so I just spotted another missing thing, something I hadn't done. Okay. All right, so now we're probably okay. 2 and 6 here, so that's going to give us a 4 in that square. Maybe that's going to take us home now. 3, 5 there. That's going to give us a 5 in this square. Let's get rid of the 5 there. And get rid of the 5 there also. 2 6s a pair now. That's going to give us a 3 in this square. Let's get rid of the 3s there. And that now is going to be a 9, of course. And that's going to give us a 9 down here in this square. And 8 there. Get rid of the 8s. And that's going to give us an 8 down here. 1 in this square. We've got 1 and 8. That's a 2. This is a 6. Okay, catching up now for my long delays and not very elegant play again today, I must say. Get rid of the 6s. 1 and 8. Not very elegant play for me again today, but you know, that's good because it always means you can improve, right? Room to go forward. 5 and 8. This gives us a 4 here. We've got a 3 here already, so this is a 6. This is a 3 now. 3 must be in this square up here. Let's eradicate the 3 from that cell, I should say. And we've got now 6, 8, still got our 6, 8 here now, so we've got a 9 here, sorry, so this is a 5, I should say. Giving us an 8 in this square, 5 here. Missing number here is a 2, which gives us a 6 there, 2 there. 6 gives us an 8 in this square, 6 in this square, 8 here. 8 must be in this square, 1 is here, 1 is in this square. There's one number left to finalize the grid, which is a 6. Oh, thank goodness we haven't made any mistakes. Well, I say haven't made any mistakes. If you spotted any on the way that I made, you know, to make it a fluke, I'll gladly put in some corrections when I'm feeling more in a Sudoku mood. Otherwise, I'll take that as a win, but you know, one of those a win on penalties, to put it in football, to put in a football analogy. You know, not a very satisfying one. Not one where I really thrashed the other team, let's say. Okay, thank you for joining me for Sudoku. Please come back when both you and I are in a better mood for playing Sudoku. Bye bye for now.